Hello travellers out there, I hope you've all had a lovely Wednesday. Today in this video I'm going to be telling you guys about what I got to on my Wednesday. So last night I was up at night because I had a really bad cough and cold, still do. So I made two vlogs, one about going Christmas shopping and another about decorating my living room for Christmas. In the one about Christmas shopping I ended up having a coughing fit, so I ended up having to get a glass of water. So sorry about that, but you know you can't help it when you got a bad cold, and it sucks. Didn't get up to like 4 o'clock this afternoon, lazy git I am, but I needed to sleep and it's definitely helped. I had a nice refreshing shower and that helped me feel a lot better. My dad was back from work and he got us a second Christmas tree, so we now have a real one and a fake one, and the fake one changes colour with the lights and also spins around, so that's very cool. Sorry about that. Try not to cough at all, but you never know. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I can manage not to cough anymore. My older brother also has a bad cold, so he's very cranky at the moment and he's just on his Xbox. My younger brother's at work. My dad's gone back to work now. I was going to be meeting up with my mate, but we're not going to meet up until the new year now. And that's very good because I'm not feeling that great at the moment anyway. So hopefully I'll see him when I'm feeling a lot better and recuperated. And we just messaged each other saying, if we don't see each other today, last night we messaged each other saying, if we don't see each other today, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and see you in the new year. And me and my younger sister watched some YouTube videos and some vlogmases, and I watched the doll toss and tours and let the dolls and doll stuff. And played with my main Blue Tech doll, and played my Dog show, and I worked on my book series. I had some Christmas doll and sold Dog game. Did some arts and craft and some puzzles and some colouring in, and then sandwiched a cup of tea. And my younger brother and his girlfriend are off to London tomorrow, so my mum is helping my younger brother's girlfriend sort the tickets and stuff out, but the computer isn't working very well, so we've got to wait till my dad gets back to work so he can sort it out. And my mum and I watched Chicken Run. I love Chicken Run, it's such a great film. And I watched some cartoons and some anime and manga, and read and drew. I read some comics, some Soap magazines and Doctor Who magazines, and some Vogue magazines. And we did 10th for Series of Fortune Events book at the moment, and it's going really well. I love Liberty Stickets of Series of Fortune Events. It's such a good book series. Always keeps you on your toes. And I've been reading a lot of J.K. Rowling and Jackie Wilson books at the moment. J.K. Rowling, Jackie Wilson, and Lemon Sticket are my three favourite authors, and I get my inspiration from them. And I watched some old Disney and Nickelodeon films and shows. I watched Twitches and watched A Cinderella Story, Ever After, and I did some Ever After High, Monster High, Barbie, Bratz, Mighty, and Pull-Up Girl stuff. And I looked at some doll stuff and some stuff on eBay, Amazon, Smiths. And I was going to be getting a present for my Secret Santa today, but I ran out of time because I didn't get up till like later. So I'm going to get that tomorrow because I'm going on a nature walk tomorrow anyway. So I'll get that on the way back from going on my nature walk. And I did some arts and craft and sorted out my dolls and dollhouse out. I paid my dog into a show, and I killed off a few characters and brought in some new characters into the show. And I've been playing my dog the show, getting ready for the Christmas episode. And I love playing my dog the show. It's great because I can make it as crazy and as bonkers as I want, and it's good where I can escape. And I just love playing my dog the show because you make up lots of different stories and stuff. And I watched a Barbie advert the other day where it had a boy in the advert, and I was like, that is just so awesome because boys and girls can both like Barbies. Barbies aren't just for girls, and a lot of people are saying, I wish they showed this when I was young. A lot of guys are saying because people think that it's not okay for boys to like Barbies, but it is. Girls can like boy stuff and boys can like girl stuff. You can like whatever you want to like, and you shouldn't have to be put into a box. Girls shouldn't have to like ballet and stuff and pink. They can like football and stuff as well. Boys don't just have to like rugby and football and sports and stuff. They can like Barbies and stuff and like girl stuff as well. You can like a bit of both. You don't have to just like boy stuff. And I watched some Friends and How I Met Your Mother and Big Bang 3 episodes, and watched some old soap stuff like Skin, Waterloo Road, and Grange Hill, and some American soaps. And watched some Henry, Neighbours, Abbott EastEnders, Corrie, and Hollyoaks episodes, and watched some stuff on record on BBC iPlayer and put like and watched some new songs and my book series and subscription stories to a Dogfish game. And I tidied up my Dogfish show set from my playing my Dogfish show, and also sorted out the props and sets. I tidied up my office from where I'd been playing my Dogfish show and working on my songs and subscription storylines, and where I'd been doing some illustrating and designing of sets and props. And I watched some Vlogmases, wrapped up War by the gas fire and had some hot chocolate and had a bit of a rest. I had some tablets and some cough medicine to help me with my cough, and it's definitely helped a lot. My younger brother's girlfriend has gone out with her mates, and I watched Think of Dibley and Escape to Country and Farrah Brown. Farrah Brown's new series came back a few days ago. I watched the first few episodes and it's now gone on a break until after the new year. And I watched Maddie She Wrote and Miss Brown's Boys and some more under episodes. I watched some stuff off BBC iPlayer, put like a record, Netflix, and catch up, and listen to a bit of Connie Rogue, and a bit of Shania Twain, and a bit of Joy Tran. Love a bit of the 80s. I watched Top of the Pops from 1984 last night with my mum and dad, and I was reminiscing about it. And I love the 80s. I just love the 80s music sound, like the drums and piano, and like the way of the sound is just so cool. I just love it. And I did some arts and craft and some word searches and some puzzles and some colouring. And I tied up my dollhouse because it's getting pretty cramped, so I put a few of the things that are in my dollhouse in storage until I can find some more room for them. And I watched some Christmas songs. I watched The Grinch and Love Actually, and watched Sing and Penelope and Ever After, and watched The Princess Bride, and watched The Court's Bride, and I watched the Tom and Jerry and Scooby-Doo episodes, and I had a bowl of cereal, and I watched Wild Child and Angus Songs of Breakfast Dog and the Bratz movie, and I looked at some Bratz stuff and played some Bratz games and played on Stardot and Thriv. And tomorrow I'm going to be going on nature walk, so it'll be good to get me out of the house because I hate being trapped in the house, and get me to get some fresh air and stretch my legs. And I've been doing my exercises for my legs because the back of my legs are very tight, so I've been doing my exercises and that's been helping them a lot. And I watched some Barbie DVDs and Romeo and Juliet and Tangled and some other Disney films, and watched Iron Man 4, and I watched Aragon and Labyrinth. Oh my gosh, I just love David Bowie in Labyrinth so much. He was and still is a legend, and I just can't believe he's gone. I can't believe next Monday it'll be a year since we lost George Michael, the legend. I can't believe he died on Christmas Day. I just finished watching the Christmas soaps and Doctor Who. Just sat down, letting all my Christmas dinner go down. Went onto Twitter to wish everyone a happy Christmas, and then saw it, and I thought it was just a fake, a scam. And loads of people started messaging me saying, "Oh my God, have you heard the news? George Michael's dead." And I was like, "What the hell? Can't believe it." He was such a great singer, such a lovely chap, and it's such a loss. And yeah, I just can't believe so many people died in 2016. It was like a year of so many people, so many celebrities died that year. I watched Nano at 3 and watched Wallace and Gromit 1, 2 and 3. Love Wallace and Gromit is such a great film series. And I watched some Bratz DVDs and watch Paddington. I really need to go see the second Paddington soon because I've heard it's really good. And I love the books. I'm now off to go sort out my Blue Tuck dolls. I'm sorting out my main Blue Tuck doll and watch some classic Doctor Who episodes. I hope you've all had a lovely Wednesday. Sorry about my coughing. Hopefully I'll be better soon. Fingers crossed. I hope you've all had a lovely Wednesday. Have a lovely rest of your week, and I shall see you with a new vlog. Bye.